Hey you, I know you're probably searching for some 3D content right now, but first of all I want to explain why I haven't posted on this channel for about 3 weeks, so if you just want to skip to that part when all the 3D stuff begins, just go to this moment of the video and hope you enjoy it. But if you're still here, what I've been doing 3 weeks with this hat on my head was petting the dog, feeding the dog, having a friendly conversation with my rooster friend, which I don't know why but doesn't want to talk with me anymore, picking some random fruits from my garden and eating them while nobody's watching because they're really sweet, helping my grandparents in the garden because they're really old and I have to do my duty as a young child, watching some plants grow. Yeah, that took a while. And in general, just admiring the view that I have. Also, stick around until the end of the video because that's when I will announce a really important change. So, the video that I made right now is something I've been working on over the past few Sundays, because Sundays are my free days and I just want to test my skills by myself. And I wasn't sure whether or not to make a tutorial out of it, so I just wanted to show you it. And if you like it, please tell me down in the comments if you'd like me to make a tutorial about it. Okay, so without any further announcements, here is the video. Okay, so I just got rid of that hat. Okay, so here's a quick recap of how I made that animation. The pumpkin model was created in ZBrush 2020, while the rendering process and the lighting and all of the other stuff was made in Blender. So here's how it looks in ZBrush. It's basically just a ball that I put some mask on and then I scaled up the remaining of the object, resulting in those really cool extrudes, or how they're called those. As for Blender, you can see from the start that I already created some teeth for him, because I didn't do that in ZBrush and he needed those for the last frames when he just jump scares and goes straight into the camera. Other than that, the entire animation is completely focused on the visibility of the object. You can see right here, if you just select the pumpkin, I'm going into this properties panel and go right here, and you can see I already put some keyframes for its visibility, both in viewports and in renders. So that's basically how this animation works. You can see at one moment it just disappears right now. Well, it does disappear, but it just goes into the sky. Okay, you can see. Wait, where is he? By the way, I just discovered where this guy just went without telling me, my friend. Well, I just put a keyframe right there. If I am going to that keyframe, it is going to disappear both the object and the keyframes themselves. So, in conclusion, there are many things you can learn from this scene, such as animating, shape keys, and even sculpting from this character. Remember, if you want me to create a tutorial for this scene, how to make everything from all the way from ZBrush to animating and in shape keys and light effects, just everything, just go right there in the comments. Tell me that you want and I'm going to make it, because guys, I really love making tutorials for you, and well, when I have time I'm going to do it. Okay guys, but just so you know, this video was recorded in 2 parts and everything you see previously was from the first day, and this is the second day I'm recording this. So sorry for the weird cut, and let's get into the bad news. My very first photo when I started Instagram was on October 5th, 2019. But my first time when I started creating Blender was in June 7th or 8th. I don't know for sure, one of those two. Ever since then, I had the best time of my life. I mean, I was doing Blender every single day. I was talking with people that had the same dreams as me. I even met some really amazing ones that I created a community with, and I made them admins. And right now they're helping me and we're just doing some stuff together. We're just doing what we love all together, everyone, I mean. Before I go into any more details, I want to add a side note. When I first started using Instagram, I was really into it. I wasn't posting regularly, I didn't have a schedule, I had basically nothing. I made a pause, a break of like 1 month before I started posting again. My first 3 photos were like, okay, just post them there, there's some kind of photos people are going to like. That was nothing, okay? But only after 3 months, when I first started getting like really into social media, and I wanted something more. I wanted something more than just giving people photos to like. That was nothing for me. That was kind of a trash, and I started feeling that myself. And that was the reason why 3 months later, when I first got about 400 followers, I mean there was a really decent number, we first created a competition. I mean, I was the first to create it because at that time I didn't meet anyone who I know right now. I was just all by myself, and I wanted to create something more. I just wanted something more out of me, not by just giving people photos. That was not for me. I mean, that was just not for me. And it was held on 13th of April, so that was about when schools just closed here in Romania because of that coronavirus and the quarantine started. I think that was the biggest opportunity in my life that I ever had, because when I had school I wasn't really able to do much. I mean, I was going right there for 7 hours, some days I even had 7 hours per day of school, and I was getting back home and I just didn't feel like doing much. I was just going into my bed and just sleeping, and that was most of my day. I woke up at night, and that was the only time I could have done some Blender and some things for me. So that was not alright. That was not alright for me and for my dream, basically. So when the quarantine started, that was the first time I was free to do whatever I wanted with the time that I had, and I had a limited time. I mean, it was crazy. It was crazy just to see how much time free without no homework. I mean, we still had homework, but I skipped it from time to time. I know that was my mistake, but for Blender, to be honest, I would do anything. I would do anything, but well, not kind of everything. Just for most of my classes, I would skip most of my classes for Blender, but some of them are really important, both for my future and for my knowledge. So I mean, Blender is kind of equal with school for me right now at the moment. As I said, there was a really big opportunity for me just to start doing some stuff that I wanted, and I was free to do whatever I wished. And that was the time when I first started creating and going out in the world, meeting people, socializing with some new ones, because I already had friends, but I never had friends in English. I never had somebody that spoke with me in English. That was a total new thing for me, and I really liked it. I started doing that stuff again and again. As I said, I started this competition, this render clash with teams, and just liking, and the team which has more likes is going to win, basically. So we just started doing some more and more competitions until the 4th one started. And when the 4th one started, I knew there was something that we missed. So we had only Instagram. At that time I only had Instagram and nothing more. So no YouTube, no Twitch streaming, no nothing. There was basically no nothing, just on Instagram. And I knew I needed something more, a place where I could build a community around with everybody else, somewhere where people can learn together, and just a friendly place for people. And one of my biggest dreams, this is just a little detail, you can skip it. One of my biggest dreams when I started was to create a community of all communities. What do I mean by that is like, there shouldn't be so many communities. I mean, I have nothing wrong with them, but what if there was a community for ZBrush, Maya, 3D Max, Blender, all of the industry, everything, and all the softwares we never heard of? I mean, every single software that we have right now in the present, and just building up the community, adding more softwares as they are created, and adding some more knowledge to that community, a really big one. I mean, a really big one that would become the main one of the 3D world. That was like, this is my dream. This is still my dream. Also going to DreamWorks because I really wanted to go there and have some animations there. just to work with those people that I heard are really amazing. And coming back to what I was saying, we knew something was missing, and then the idea of the Discord server was first created in my mind. And when I first created Discord servers, people just started going on, and it was really good. People were going in, socializing. The server was increasing really fast, and again, I was creating more and more. The 8th render crash, the 9th render crash, and just starting growing. I think right now in the story we are in about June. We are in June 2020. This was the issue I was talking about. Here, right now, as I said, I was in grade 7. What basically means here in Romania, grade 7 is right before grade 8, which in grade 8 you have to attend a really important exam, both for your future and okay, so that exam is just what decides whether you go to a good high school or you go to the lowest high school in the entire country. And I know there was a really big problem for me, because I both had the community that I should have worked on and spent time on, and just starting to increase, just trying to increase. But at the same time, I thought in my brain right here, I thought I have school, I need to do this, because otherwise, if I'm not going to reach a school, I want to reach a certain high school. If I'm not going to reach to go there, then it's going to be game over. Everything I worked for, all the things I worked for were going to die along with my time. I just started thinking of a plan, and while I was thinking of a plan, I just started spending less and less time on the community. And thus, the reach on Instagram was starting to get low. I started spending less time on Discord than I used to when I was just school free, if I can say something like that. But I knew something had to be made, and one night I had a plan. So the plan basically was give all I worked for to the people that I know right now. As I said, I'm not the boss. I never was a boss, and I don't want people to consider me a boss. I never was one, and I will never be one. I'm just a part of the community that I'm really happy to be. I meet some really amazing people. I'm also going to give their names: Matt Zenith, Misko, Leon, Noel, Peter Paul, and Storm Family. So these were the admins that I chose for the server. And I knew these people who were really talented, and they loved the community as much as I did. My plan was, I had a deadline, and I have a deadline. Initially, the deadline was 20th of August, but that all went down when I heard the news here in Romania, and schools are going to start on the 1st of September. I was shocked to see schools, instead of starting on the 20th of August, they were going to start on 1st. I was forced to move the deadline from the 20th of August to 1st of August. That's my new deadline. I know I haven't told this to anyone else, but I hope you that you're watching this video, you're just sending this to someone that you know from our community or just knows who we are. Send it to them so they can know too. From 31st of July, I'm going to disappear. I'm not going to disappear. I don't want you guys to think that I'm going to disappear forever. No. I'm going to be back, but only in the weekend. I mean, I won't be online, nor on Discord or Instagram, nowhere. I'm not going to be online anymore, because I'm going to give the community to the admins that we have right now. I was thinking to give this to the most active admins that we have, which are Misko, Peter, and Math, because they are some of the persons, because I trust all of them. But they are the ones that are the most active around there. Yeah, just so you know, after the 31st of July, I'm not going to be anymore around. I mean, I'm going to be around only in the weekends, because in the entire week I'm going to study for this exam. I hope I wasn't boring for this, for all of this story, but I just really want you guys to know that I'm really happy of all the memories we have together, from Twitch to Discord to Instagram to YouTube. Even now I'm happy. I mean, right now when I'm recording this is 16th of July. So on the 31st of July I'm going to be gone. I'm gone. That's my deadline, and until then I'll be around. Until then I'll be active just as normal. But after that I'm going to be gone. I'm going to be gone and leave everything I have to Mav, Misko, and Peter, and the other admins. There will still be admins, but there will become some kind of owners. I mean, Peter, Misko, and math. Yeah, they'll become some kind of owners just as I was until I come back, because I'm going to come back after 1 year, because in June next year I'm going to have the exam which is going to determine which high school I go to, and after I reach that high school, because I hope I'm going to reach it. I mean, I hope and I think I'm going to reach it. And I'm not that smart. I want you guys to know that. I'm not that smart, but I have some hopes, okay? Hope dies last. Yeah. So, I was really happy to be around, and I'm going to give everything to Math, Misko, and Peter. They're going to become the new owners. The other ones are still going to be admins, but their word is going to become like my word. I'll be back. I'll be back. Trust me. I'm not going to leave this. I'm not going to leave this. I worked too much on it to go away. Okay, so trust me, I'm going to be back. Thank you guys for watching this. Now I know that I'm going to go after the 31st of July. I mean this month is my deadline. I'm going to go and study a lot for this exam. I mean, it's really important for me and for school. For school it's really important, and for my future as well. After this I'm just going to give everything I have to the admins. They're going I know they're going to do a really good job. They're going to take care of the community. They're going to improve it. They're going to become like I was when I used to be there. Okay, thank you again for watching this. I hope you're staying safe out there, because yeah, there's some coronavirus stuff going on right now, and I hope you're staying okay. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to tell me down in the comments if you want a tutorial with that pumpkin, because after 31st of July I'm going to be gone. Have a great day and goodbye wherever you are.